let's get right into the show and start off with the topic that broke the internet over the weekend. And I think we should talk about it. So it was reported that Ice Cube walked away from co-starring in a movie with Jack Black. The upcoming comedy is called Oh Hell No. And that's basically what Ice Cube said after declining the producer's request to get the COVID-19 vaccination. So according to the Hollywood Reporters, producers made a request that all cast and crew get vaccinated before they start filming in Hawaii this winter. So Cube is allegedly walking away from a movie and giving up a $9 million bag. So I want to get you guys' opinions on this. How do you feel?
Who want to go first?
You want to go first?
I was waiting to hear Romeo because I'm sure we can get really.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna jump right into it. Before I get into it, nobody but some of my team and film crew knows this, but I got COVID really bad. I had a near-death experience, and I know firsthand how real COVID is. But I also think it's unfair to force people on making a decision about their body, especially if they're being responsible and reporting their symptoms and taking those tests when it's required. There's a difference of being reckless and simply having or wanting that power of choice. I understand both sides, and safety will always be first, but let's not ostracize other humans on their choice on something that is so new. It's just
I was literally going to add to that and say, I know a lot of people that are close friends that have the vaccine and it's affected their bodies. And I'm going to get very real. I know a lot of women, we don't talk about it, but it affected their menstrual cycles. So I fully understand why people are afraid to put the vaccine in their body. So just like Romeo said, as long as you are being safe about it and reporting your symptoms. And I also think him showing like, I'm putting my body and my safety over this $9 million bag shows a lot about how deeply he feels about the vaccine.
Yeah, it definitely shows a lot about, his character and what he believes in. And my thing was, what's up with the rapid testing results? Because I know out here in Houston, you can easily go get tested, you get your results. Some places give it to you in a couple hours, honestly, now. But the max is like 48 hours. So I don't understand why on the movie set, why they couldn't allow him to maybe get tested every day or every 2 days, So I think walking away was a good decision that he made.
They can't allow it, Jazz. They can't allow it. I just did a Christmas movie that's coming out November 21st. And some people just took the rapid test and some people were vaccinated and everybody did their job and did their part. It was just an everyday thing. But you are going to come across some producers and some people who want to have that power play on others,
I want to piggyback off what Romeo said. I think he hit it on the head by saying it's not fair to force someone to inject something in their body. I really wish that SAG, for anyone who doesn't know, SAG is the Screen Actors Guild. It's the union for all actors. I really wish that SAG would have taken the role and would have been more compassionate for the artist as opposed to for these companies and, the production companies, because as an artist, especially artists of color in our community, many Black people do not feel safe by injecting something that is administered through the government. We don't feel safe putting anything in our bodies. And a lot of Black actors now, unfortunately, can't work on a lot of projects because they're not willing to get the vaccination. And, it's sad that a man had to lose $9 million, had to step away from that just because he didn't feel safe by putting something in his body. And it really reminds me of Kyrie Irving, the same thing. He's saying, he stood up and he said, listen, I don't feel safe about this. I don't know what's in it. I'm not going to protest and, say that every Black person should be able to do this. He stands firm in his beliefs. And I condone him. I salute him and both Ice Cube for standing in what they believe and walking away and saying, listen, my integrity means far more than a paycheck.